And, I believe Senator Revilla would like to also give a manifestation before we proceed to the other departments. Senator Bong?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
just a few questions on Section 2 regarding the authority of the President to suspend the requirements for national and local permits, license applications, and to streamline and expedite the process of the issuance thereof. Ang tanong ko po, Mr. Chair, alin sa mga permits at licenses ang pinaka-importanting paiksiin pa ang processing time? Arta may answer?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, with the due indulgence of the chair. Thank you, Mr. Senator. Thank you, sir, for raising that question. Earlier, sir, we did present some of the key programs, sir, that could be prioritized. Sir, number one is not only on the streamlining, Mr. Senator, but also on the adoption po nung online facility that is already available through the DICT, sir. We believe that the creation of the business one-stop shops for all LGUs is in place since nandiyan na ho yung process, kailangan ho nila implement. The Central Business Portal, yung pag-onboard po ng mga government agencies po dyan. And also, I did mention, sir, on the TradeNet, the National Single Window program, sir, that composed about 75 agencies. So, ang awang suggestion po namin, Mr. Senator, these e-governance programs would be fast-tracked by giving 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months na period. And also, sir, yung Nihimaya program ho na kaninang nabanggit po ni Senator Drilon, sir. Meron na rin po tayong study doon, sir, that we could request for the implementation if these powers would actually be given to the OP.
So what will be the repercussions of this reduced processing times to the overall operation of an agency?
Sir, first, bibilis po sila. Tataas yung confidence po sa ahensya po na yan.
Okay.
And also, maybe some of the issues actually that could also be looked at is because nagko-collecta rin po ng mga fees right now. Doon sa currently, marami ho kasing ibang mga ahensya, Mr. Senator, sir, that we saw that some of them maintain a certain permit kasi merong pertinent fees po dun sa permit and nagagamit po yun, just revenue raising. So we tell them, hindi nyo mini-maintain dapat ang permit kasi baliktad eh. You use the fees in order to maintain, a regulation going, pero you don't use, licensing fees for revenue raising. So isa po yun, Mr. Senator, na pwedeng tingnan yung impact nung pagbawas po ng malaki ng mga permits doon sa fees po na makukuha. Pero I think, sir, alongside with the streamlining na gagawin po natin, wholesale streamlining po, sir, siguro yung leveling po ng plan with the Department of Finance at yung mga ibang finance institution. Because in the long run, Mr. Senator, we believe, as studies would show, pag nag-streamline ho, sir, kung ano man yung nawala dun sa regulatory fees, in the few months, babawi po yan kasi tumataas din, sir, yung investments and everything. So, meron lang siguro transition period, sir, on that regard.
Okay, will we be needing additional personnel to implement this?
Right now, sir, siguro, sir, other than with ARTA or DICT, that I would recommend na matulungan din po kasi ang DICT and ARTA is really tandem po yan kasi kami ang streamlining, sila po ang automation. Yung karagdagan po siguro ng mga technical people who would do the automation, pwede ho nating dagdagan po sila. And on the ARTA side, some experts po na banggit ko kanina ni Senator Drilon on the process improvement, maybe we could get more people to help us out. Pero as for the other agencies, Mr. Senator, baka baliktad pa po, sir, ang mangyari pag na-automate at streamline po natin yan. Yung dating ginagawa po ng 100 tao, baka gawin na lamang po ng 10 tao. No, so that could actually be a less burden for the bureaucracy as a whole.
Okay. Alin sa mga permits and licenses ang pinakakailangan nating isuspend ang requirements in times of national emergency?
Sir, I would say yung sa LGUs po natin ngayon kasi we have 1,600 local government units, sir. And the local autonomy provision of the local government code normally is being asserted para mag-come up siguro ng sila yung mga affected LGUs po ng iba't ibang take o pamamaraan despite na meron hong guidelines as po ang DILG, ang ARTA and DILG together. I would say, sir, that giving this power also, ang suggestion ko po, unahin po natin, sir, sabihin ho natin across all of government agencies, all of LGUs, ito ang proseso, ito ang hihingi natin. Kasi po, para predictable din, Mr. Senator, sir, ang aming suggestion, ang sa aking pananaw dyan, predictable ho, kahit saan ka magtayo ng negosyo mo, alam mo kung ano ang prescribed na requirement. So, sir, yun po, no, sir, yung standardizing po ng permits and licenses, tanggalin yung mga kalabisan dun sa ibang mga LGUs po, and everybody follows that. And second, sir, the second step for that is we can already automate them kasi uniform po yung kanilang proseso, and maikabit ho natin dun sa central business portal. Yun, sir, ang dapat po talaga mangyari para automated po from top to bottom, sir.
Okay, what safety measures are in place to ensure that the guarantees of the permits and licenses will be responsibly operated?
Safety measures that the reductions, sir, are you, sorry, Mr. Senator, you're pertaining, sir, to the safety measures na hindi po siguro magiging whimsical o
Right.
magiging tanggalin na lang kung anong sir, kailangan po talaga, nabanggit po kanina din ang due process. When we conduct hearings, we should conduct stakeholders invite stakeholders also, and also the agency, before we could come up really with a particular streamlined process. And it could be accelerated in 1 week's time, araw-araw po mag-hearing para matukoy lamang po, sir, ang isang permits. And I think that would give a more holistic view as we come up with permits and processes. Now, I would also suggest, sir, kung pwede rin po, no, say for example, kasi kapag isa pong ahensya ay sinabihan po kunwari ng Pangulo, sinabihan po for example ng isang body na bibigyan ho ng Pangulo ng power na yan, tanggalin mo yung permits na yan, ayaw namin yan. I would suggest that the agency should first comply, obey muna, and then pwede ho silang mag-apila. Pakita nila na, sir, yung ginagawa na ho namin yung streamline process, pero ito po yung aming suggestion, baka pwede nating ibalik. Now, Mr. Senator, I think in that way, binaliktad po natin ang burden of proof. Sila po ang kailangan magpaliwanag kung kailangan ibabalik pa yan or hindi. Kesa ho tayo ang nagsasabi na nakikiusap na tanggalin na yan o hindi. So, yun po kasi sa aming pananaw, kasi because of the national emergency, there is a prima facie situation already that would say na kailangan natin tanggalin yan. And then, yun, sir, ang isa sa mga safety measures that I could see, Mr. Senator, na pwede pa rin silang, to petition. At makikita naman po natin, sir, yan siguro in the process kung kailangan ibalik.
Okay, actually I still have a lot of questions, pero marami pa tayong resource persons. Go ahead, Mr. Chair. I'll just ask questions later on.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Senator Bong.